Hello, humans. It is me, Fuzz. Yes. It's been longer than I intended, but I should. Well, I've been saying that a lot. I guess I'll just let the results speak for themselves when it's when my planned scheduling for my uploads become more notably on point, I suppose. Which should be soon, but we'll have to wait and see. But we're playing more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild this time. Oh yes, continuing with our trial of the sword. This time, we finally get to move on from the first, I guess, level, tier of it? Yes. To more interesting floors. Trying to think about how much of a challenge will it actually be. I mean, in this playthrough so far of Breath of the Wild, I've already encountered challenges that were, or encounters that were tougher than I anticipated they would be, which still surprises me even now. Why is my microphone arm being like this? It's being kind of odd. Okay. So, before we delve right on in, a somewhat potentially unnecessary extra thing to do. Oh yes. I do not have a whole lot of good ones, it seems. Why? I just lack the materials to make anything. I mean, this could... Let's take a look at that, actually. Oh, I might be able to make something better. I'm not even sure why I just destroyed, but I destroyed something. Because with these, and this, I might be able to make something better than the one I have currently. But I have nothing else to add to it that would make it any better. Within reason. No. 11. Should I save it for the last ones, or use it on this one? I think the last ones are technically the easiest ones, if I'm recalling correctly. Somewhat ironically. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Let's use this one now, then. An attack buff could be useful. So we shall save. Don one of the attack buffs I have. Which one? Let's go. Beginning trial, middle trial. It's middle trial time. Let us see what kind of a challenge awaits. I'm trying to recall exactly what there is. What will really tip the scales is the tier of enemies that I encounter in the situations that I'm remembering. That might be the thing that pushes it. Because when there are golden enemies and silver enemies in numerous, in large groups, it becomes problematic. They take so much to kill. And without the most optimal means of doing that, it's rather obnoxious. But on these floors, my attack buff is questionably valuable. I think the mill trial I enjoy the most, at least for the first few floors. Quite a wild statement to say, that anything can happen. No more here than anywhere else from what I can tell. Right here. Quite the place to be like, alright, how do I play again? Guess I'm gonna have to find out. It's occurred to me that that was actually probably a really bad idea because his crap would have fallen into the depths. That was a really bad idea. Come back! Please run! I've already used some of my own health, even though I didn't want to. These items are mine. It'd be nice if his items flew back up, but that's not gonna. Owie! That was not very nice of you, sir. Ow. My initial idea in mind was just to knock them off, but then it reoccurred to me that that's actually not a good idea. If I knock them off, there's a whole different problem. Noted. I can't just kill them so easily. Quick! Ah, yes, something I can't use. Right. Let's give it another try with a bit more force. When I ran in there initially, I didn't have much of a plan. I was like thinking to myself, I could kill them pretty easily given how there's the wind. And then it occurred to me, it was like, oh. But then there goes all the loot. I cannot kill them by knocking them off. Unless I have enough loot to feel comfortable in doing so. We go again. This attack buff will actually be very useful then in this case. Very useful indeed. We can get a bow pretty quickly, but we need a weapon. If we can keep knocking out enemies with a single weapon, that'll do pretty well, but I think it'll break after either 2 enemies or 1. Here's hoping it'll at least handle 1. Run! Crap. That is so bad. Ow! bloody spear guy. He's been, like, concerned this whole platform. Ow! Get up! Get up! Oh. Great. Just can't gain enough momentum while moving backwards like that. Time to die. Huh. Looks like I can do this a little better than I... Whoops. Initially thought I was going to be able to do. This is surprisingly effective on this floor. Whee! Initially I didn't think this would work very well because I expected it to... Oh, why my? Ow! He collided with it so hard that it exploded? Took longer to trigger than I expected. I was wondering how comes it didn't just clear the floor immediately. But it's cleared. And that is what matters in this case. I lost some hearts, but considering how long it's been, it's not that unexpected, I'd suppose. Where the heck was that bomb? Arrows! They'll be very, very useful in this. I have to use my higher power bows, though. Only so many arrows. The faster I can kill my opponents on these floors, the better. That did not work. It'd be nice if this one didn't float at all, given its shape. It would make less sense if it was floating, I think. I don't really see anything else to grab here, and my attack buff is just about out, I think. The wizard robe needs to die, but I haven't any easy means to eliminate him just yet. Is there two of them? There's two of them! Such a useful tool that I could get from them too. Just a bow. I probably could have knocked him off without caring too much. On the other hand, I don't see the other opponent that I'm pretty sure is on this floor. Oh, there they are. Other opponent. It turns out there's actually two. Crap, I could have knocked him off. More of a risk to try this here, it feels like. Crap. Oh no, you don't. Punk. The wizards can be easily slain. Problem is, my goal isn't necessarily just to slay them. Their item is a little bit too valuable for me to ignore. Perhaps I should settle with just at least getting one of them. Maybe I should not. But getting even one of them will be difficult enough as it is. If I can lure one of these clowns over here, just one. Oi, you! Freak! Why'd he stop? He just went really high up instead. That's not all I wanted of him. I wanted him to come all the way over here, but he didn't bother. Come on. Oh. I don't even know if they'll do anything here. This better stop him. Now things get bad for you. He needs to die, and he needs to die. Quickly. Okay. I got one. The problem is to pull that off a second time. It's not looking too good. This thing's very valuable, so it's very good that I got one. But to do that a second time? Now that'll be pushing it big time. It'd be really nice if I can. Oh no. Over here, weirdo. And all its health back. It's stuck. This way. Come on, try harder. Is he got... Hold on a moment. Has he got the same kind of staff? No, his one looks lesser. If that's truly the case, I might just do away with him and let him... How much effort and weaponry and arrows would have to waste just to get that measly regular fire wand, when the one I have will hopefully be enough. I was hoping there'd be some ice arrows in this arena. I didn't see any though. Alright, things get really hectic in this room if I remember correctly. So, let's have some fun. I do have fire arrows. Where'd the bomb come from? If they've got explosive arrows, I'm trying to figure out where did they shoot me from. My. Why is one on the other end just got explosive arrows? None of the other ones I saw raiding their arrows had explosive arrows. That is like a whole... That is way more powerful than any of the other types. Though the other ones are more technical, I suppose. That is rather ridiculous. We go again. More proficient with every try, hopefully. I really do need to get that fan sorted. I don't know if it can be heard by the recording right now. It's really hard to tell. It feels like moving my computer to where I've moved it was an adequate way to solve on the notion of how much noise it was making, but still not good that it's making that much noise at all, or that the fan is not working properly. As it should. Just trying not to accidentally... Oh, you have got to be kidding me. I need that stuff. We go again from the beginning. I didn't think he would just run off the edge. That's a whole different problem. There are two archers and one is significantly more dangerous than the other. The spear guy is the most dangerous thing on the floor entirely. Aside from its lack of range, almost ironically. What with its spear and all. Just because they're difficult to fight. Or deal with. By comparison to the others. Well, if you got adequate gear, the rest are not as dangerous. The spear guy can very quickly just poke you abruptly. When I get to that other floor, I need to figure out who has bomb arrows. Because whoever they are, they will be a big problem. I'm surprised the guy with the fire arrows is still trying to hit me. Crap, what did I just potentially flew off the edge? I see no items missing. He didn't explode the bomb, meaning it has value to me. Oh, why couldn't I pick it up? That is so bad! Why did that guy leap off? And since when was that there? take a bit more to get this, I think. This could be really bad. I don't think that's gonna reach it. What are you? Whoa. There we go. Since when were they that good at aiming? My. How rude. All my bonus health. I don't think so, punk. In fact, have another. My. And the other guy with the sword-like weapon leapt off the edge. Which is a whole different problem to have to deal with. Paired only with my lack of arrows. My immense lack of arrows. Oh. Somewhat remedied. Somewhat. We descend. Two fire wizard. But bombs. 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 That's not good. It sounds like one of them has spotted me. Move! How did he fling a box when he had just been knocked over? Ah, why did the wall stop me? The unevenness of the wall canceled my flight. Not a nice physic. Not a nice physic at all. Not one I had anticipated would just suddenly get me killed. I was meant to keep rising, but it didn't happen. We can get a better sword on the first floor than I thought. But we need the fire guy to help or get our own fire arrows, and that is it would be less convenient in some regards. Bomb arrows. If too many of them have that, that's a really, really big problem. Because any means of cover could just immediately be destroyed by a guy who just has infinite bomb arrows. Keep it up. For a guy who's got good aim, you sure like to miss. go. Should I use this here is the question. I made it through the first or second time without this, so yeah. Oh wait, no, these breaking like this is not a good idea. This is here. Oh, come on. Move! This will be the end of all of them. Okay, you're dead. We ascend to the next floor. Much smoother. Aside from I still got hit more than I intended on. Okay, there really is nothing in it, it's just offensive ability. This bomb is dangerous. I may have forgot to open these barrels last time, but I'm unsure. This needs to go. 5 and 5. Very nice. Those bundles of 5 arrows down there too? That's very nice. Because there's we got that up here as well. So very, very good. I get the feeling I should just use the arrows mostly on the next groups of guys. But then there's that floor that's going to be very arrow heavy. Dealing with opponents that have spears is really tough. Specifically Bakoblins. The other guys are not that bad. Moblins can be fairly tough, but I find Lizalfo are the least concerning with spears. It feels kind of odd, actually. Hi there. Lots of arrows. Let's use this. No! Just trying to see if there's anything else I've missed in the area. When we cause that punk to land, I need to destroy him as fast as possible. No. If it's one-on-one, I can draw it out. Indeed. Won't matter, he's gonna disappear. You need to take him somewhere I'm confident he isn't just gonna, like, get away. About to make this rather tough. Come on. Closer. What an annoying enemy. Where is he going? He's just cheating the system so he can regenerate all his health back. How revolting. Every time he goes over the edge like that, it makes the situation really problematic to deal with. Where the heck are you going? I can kill them, the problem is then I don't get their loot. Having to do with two of them is just simply unacceptable. Does that even work in here? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. It does. was way worse than any of the other times that we made it this far. Okay, we need to find the bomb guy and eliminate him. Maybe regardless of how much power I need to slap him with. What? There's no one over there. There's another one. I heard him. Perhaps. Oh no. No. That's bad. But the other guy... I was concerned about whoever was readying that electric arrow. I could hear them readying it. Even more concerned, they didn't drop their arrows? You've got to be kidding me. We got more arrows. We got some arrows. Okay, who do I want to save these for? I should. I cannot count on the notion that he might be too accurate. I had to kill him. I didn't get any of his loot, though, which greatly disturbs me. But it might be useful. Yeah. Might be indeed. Said you could notice me, punk. And there we go. Nice. We're gonna need that for potentially the very next floor. It's one of the floors that's rather soon. I think it's one of the sooner floors. It's gonna have something that's got a lot of health, if I remember correctly. How exactly do we go about doing this? It's magnetic! In vain! Oh, stupid bow. Oh dear! How? Ah. We continue. There it is. If I remember correctly, 500 health. Let's play. How many of these do I break on you? After you, I don't think I'm gonna go on to these weapons. I don't want to break all my good melee weapons. Oh crap, it spotted me. Right. I do think this makes sense. Especially given how many arrows I have. Hi there. Should only take like, what, 2, 3 more shots, I think? Never mind, one was good enough. As to how I'd ever make use of the bombs over there, is a tad bit beyond me, considering they'd likely be trying to shoot me in the process. I suppose I could stasis one of them and then try to fling it over here, but it seems all a bit too much of a pain. Similar to attempting to guarantee that I don't lose the loot from this. Goody, arrows, and it looks like I think I didn't lose any. Whereas this one's a tad bit more absurd. My, hello there, I did not notice you until just now. Oh, that will likely not be of any use to me, particularly off the bat. I mean, not any more than the other shields would probably be, aside from how this one's just not going to break. Likely while we're in here. Oh. I may have lost some of the stuff then, because 2 arrows from 1? Seems rather unlikely. Oh well. Oh! Is there anything else? That would have been useful. I don't much like this. Nope. It's going to have to be this. Well, it's just a bow. Nothing too exotic in this case. Just a soldier's bow. Ah, the first respite zone. The next floors are quite the intriguing bunch of floors, if I recall correctly. Oh, I need to be careful. We're gonna have to face off against another Hinox at some point in this challenge, and it will be within the next bunch of floors from what I remember. I only have so much gear, I shouldn't be too hasty to get rid of this axe, I suppose. I don't remember what these have. Oh! Nice, we finally got some armor. Not that it's gonna matter much at all. That's very nice. I wonder if this Korok leaf will end up being of use. Not likely. If I was desperate and needed to kill enemies on the other floors with the wind and the many, many ledges, then that would have done the trick there. But these next batch of floors aren't going to be quite like that. I likely won't need a fire while I'm down there, but having the most that I can won't exactly weigh me down anymore than not having it. Okay. What to make? What to make indeed. I don't see anything else that'd be all that great to pair with this. Yeah. Not particularly potent, but something rather than nothing. Same with that. This one will be particularly odd. When will I find the time to use this one? The rest should be just used for healing items, but I don't exactly have a lot of health that I can heal back. And there is this. Oh yes. I suppose I'll just cook this one by itself. Barely anything. Yeah, that'll do. This pants alone will not be enough to save me from most things, is what I think. Just because of the kind of enemies I'll be encountering are just that much more powerful. Oh my, that gave a lot. This is already plenty more than I'll probably need. But you never quite know sometimes. I mean, the guys that I looked at across the way that I thought didn't have bomb arrows were the ones who had the bomb arrows. So, who knows? All in all, this fairy will probably end up being more useful than all the things I just cooked. Combined. Aside from these three, if I could have these combined somehow at the same, just get all their buffs at the same time, it's a little questionable then. It's a shame I can't just save. I mean, I can try, but you can't save it right now. No. No, 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 no. Here we go. I remember being quite intrigued the first time I entered these floors. It was not like what I had expected at all. Oh yes. And with what I have, well, I can't quite say they expected it either. Much to my surprise, you seem to be doing just fine. Oh, not anymore. Are the rest really just bats? That was plenty close. Hi there! I figured there would have been more on this floor. I used far much more fire than I needed to. I'm rather sure that I have plenty more than enough wood. Oh yes. I won't be needing to collect any more here. Nothing. Okay. Well, I guess that's just that. Nothing at all. This is where the games begin. Truly. More than before. Kind of like this. It's alarming that one already could see me. That was not according to the plan. Crap, it's a fire one. It was keeping up pretty well, too. I know exactly what I want to do to it, but I need to make sure that I can see it. Where is it? Where's its weapon? Was he unarmed? Unarmed, really now? Crap. I have an idea. Then now I'm trying to figure out how many of them there are, and in what way are they? This guy with the fire sword is interesting and all, but having to fight 3 of those alpha that you cannot see, so you don't really know what's different about them, is a really bad situation to be in. Turns out one of them's immune to fire. Just wouldn't keep it up, so I can't see him. Once again, wouldn't be so bad if there wasn't 2 of them. I think this is the only one who can see me and is interested in fighting and dying. Huh? Where is he? This is a brilliant opportunity. If I can get up to it anyway. What is that? Oh, nice. Though I wouldn't have probably felt the need to take advantage of that in the first place, if I could actually tell what kind of Lizalfo it was. Unfortunately, my little idea of putting 3 campfires wasn't exactly beneficial very much. I think it was slightly helpful, but only slightly. Only slightly indeed. I shall keep this branch in case I encounter any more bats. and lighting on fire as I did that one part. I did not exactly anticipate that that would actually happen. I was concerned about it happening and hoped it wouldn't. And then it did. The grass I expected to light on fire least was the one I was standing on. I was attacking forward, not on the very ground that I was standing on. Ah, this floor. This is either the one with the high knocks, or it's the one after this, potentially. There's too many other guys running around here. There's no high knocks on this floor. There's a maniac, though, on this floor. I can hear him. Huh? Oh. Time to die. More than one of them has noticed me. So bad when I can't see what kind they are. Oh, come on. This is bad. I'm full on weapons? Full on weapons indeed. I imagine they see just fine in the dark, so this will only work so well if I'm not careful. It was a silver one. The most dangerous of them was the one that was remaining. The other guys went down too quickly to be silver, I think. If he had hit me, it would have killed me straight through. Except for the fairy, that would have stopped it, I suppose. There's enough good gear to choose from. How did that one not get blown up? There's enough good gear to choose from to the point where it is not exactly so easy to just decide on at this point. I don't need 2 of these, that's for sure. These are high in damage, but this is better. Problem is both are used right now. If I light this on fire, it'll be higher in damage. This has been used quite a bit. This is barely used. This is not necessary. This is hardly necessary, but I'll keep it until I don't see any reason to. So long as I have this and the fire sword, I don't need this. No, I'll get rid of this. Arrows. Very nice. That's just a rusty sword, right? Yeah. Now, if my understanding is correct, there isn't much left to this arena in terms of loot. Why? Why is this even here? Yep, nothing else. Now, if it's the High Nox next, that could be quite a problem. We don't need this stick. I thought I already got rid of it, so I'm kind of weirded out that I still have it with me. Do I take this, or do I take the axe? How many spears do I have? I only have one of this kind of weapon, though. Okay, let's go. That sounds like a decayed guardian, or a guardian in general. It's probably a decayed one though, if there is one. I don't remember there being a floor like this. But that's the only thing that sounds like that. The High Nox doesn't sound like that. There is one. Why? It doesn't matter whether it's light or dark, I'd kill it the same. There's a bomb here, though. I think I'm better off not making use of the bomb. Unless I blow myself up in the process. Is it the only one? Because if it's so, then this isn't going to be hard at all. I won't get much of a better chance than this. Oh, I actually have this. Back and forth. Is it always that pattern? Back and forth, I think it is. Oh. Here we go. Nice and easy. Guardians aren't really usually a problem for me. The Hinox will be significantly more difficult to deal with. Hmm. This is it, isn't it? He's right there. Not sure why this is here. Just for aesthetic, I guess. There is a convenient point in this arena that one can use, though it's dangerous because he'll start chucking bombs at you. I think it's this right here. I have an interesting idea. That didn't work the way I'd hoped. Radio. Oh, with how much arrows I have, perhaps I can do a different variant of what I was just trying to do. Whoops. That's not what I thought was going to happen. Nor was it what I was trying to do. No, that does not seem worth it. You saw nothing! That's our fool, wallow in confusion. Is that a wooden brace on his leg or not? If it is, that is so close. Here comes the pain. That did not work the way I wanted it to. Victory is mine. I don't remember if there are more floors. And if there are, I don't remember what they are. I think there should be, but I don't remember. What to keep? Wait, this is a bow, yes? That simplifies the question. My attempting to light the area up did not work very well. Also, they're gone. One of them is gone, I think. Yes. Don't know how that happened. Ah, so there is more. I just don't remember what the next floors are. I don't think they're shrouded in darkness, so it's a bit beyond me. The last waves, or I guess the last wave of the Child of Sword in general, it has its moments, because it's just groups of rather hard to kill enemies. In situations where it's not so easy to single them out and just have one-on-one combat. Also, not likely going to be of use too much. Why wooden stuff, I wonder? At this point, I think I definitely won't need any wood. No darkness. No reason for me to try to light up the area. Oh, there was fairies. I just scared them both away like a clown. Well. I still have the first one. They'll also not have to use it in the first place, so I suppose we shall see what happens. I don't think I have much to cook, though. I mean, I've got some stuff. I wonder if that paired with my armor will be enough to take a hit. Even one. I wonder. No. That would have been bad. That's also not really a great combination. Too much health. Don't need that much health gain. One more. Eh? Oh, I guess that's that chance-related thing that can happen. If only the fairies would return. Hello there. I guess it wasn't just one more. Very nice. Cooking them individually would have probably been a wiser idea. There we go. Let's go. Guardians. Guardians. I did not think that was in the second wave. Just Give me a moment to think as I contemplate how there are guardians. I have a lot of yeah, I have a lot of arrows, but I don't want to waste them. Ow. Harder to hit that precision point than I remember. These floors will likely be fairly easy for me. Turns out I really didn't need the other two fairies after all. Well, of course, unless something shows up and surprises me in a way that I just didn't see coming. Despite how I've been through all this before. Tougher opponents might push the line in terms of what I can and cannot kill reasonably. Hi. Having to deal with them both at the same time will be a problem. I had thought the other guy didn't see me. If I can lose track of one or two of them, that would be within my best interest. How many of them are there? It'd be even worse to aggro even more of them. Why is he so adamantly on me? Increase the pressure of how fast I need to kill them even more. I can't afford to hold back on them or take it slowly. My. I guess the armor actually did help a bit. Oh, come on! I can't see. Oh, they're too wide of an entity. It makes it really annoying. Oh, come on! Why didn't it use the fire? Oh, the constant crouching is really annoying. That was very close. Very close indeed. Right. Auto-aim was bad enough in Destiny. We don't need it here. None of that crap here. Using each other's shields. Would never have been a problem if there weren't two of you attacking me at the same time in the first bloody place. It was going well until my own controls started failing me. Plus, I think slight connectivity issues with my controller to my... Okay. If my Pro Controller is gonna... No, not Pro Controller even. This is just the Switch gamepad. If it's gonna die before we even get to the end of the first segment, that will be rather problematic. You have a lot more health than I remember you having. And that's actually the problem with this floor. Went from having full amount of gear to not full amount of gear. Excuse me? Where'd all my arrows go? Oh. That's concerned me so much. I was like, okay. It's like, I thought to myself, I might have ice arrows ready when I swap to it. And then, when I saw that there was no arrows at all, and there was no sign that it was ice arrows I was talking about, I was even more confused. Let's see if this works. Okay, that will work because it wore off before I shot him. Oh boy. My. At least I still have that. One of them anyway. Very nice. Not very nice. Where was this bow when I needed it? At the very beginning? And every other point where I shot arrows? With extra effects to them. That would have been very, very nice to have for all those moments. Works for me. Hello there. That was very close. It also readied itself way faster than I thought it was going to. Oh, so you can just block that. Oh, it didn't even knock it back. That is not what I expected. Why didn't that knock it back? I'm confused now. That didn't move it at all either. What? Why isn't it able to be moved? What's wrong with you? That's more like it. How comes it took a single arrow to do what none of my weapons was able to manage? Oh, there's another one on the other side. That could have been so much worse. Goodbye. You've got to be kidding me. And that's more like it. Seems my gamepad's still going. So let's keep on moving forward. Or downwards, I guess. Ugh. I can't tell what tier they are. I think they're weak. Ooh. Right, that's gonna be very annoying. Looks like this one's pretty eager to die. Oh, come on! So they're just high enough to be able to do that? I didn't think I was gonna lose my fairy here. Halt, fiend. His gear was better. That makes it even worse. that there was 2 of them. Oh, is that it for this floor? Huh. There were traps, or trap-like scenarios laid out around the field. Ah, my fairy! I actually didn't think I was going to lose that. I was trying to get sights on the other guy, but then it was too late by the time I did get sights on him. This thing would one-shot me regardless of what buffs I have on right now, I think. It's questionable if I can even kill it. Whoa, that looked odd. There was no slow motion from my movements, which was weird. Though I don't think I'm going to lose against this guy. I basically learned how to fight as well as I do in this game by fighting one of these guys. In the first place. I was actually concerned I wasn't gonna make it. Just because of the weapons I had. It's like, sure, I might be pretty experienced in fighting them. It's been how long since I fought one of those? One slip up and I'm dead. The only thing he's got that I think he can hit me with that I wouldn't die is perhaps his laser when he's spinning around. And his individual small shots. Oh, that was it! Huh. The room I thought I was going to encounter wasn't in the second wave then. It's in the last batch of them. Alright then. At least we didn't get stuck here trying to do the second wave like we did with the first one. But the last one's pretty amusing. There are some floors that are fairly tough, I'd say. But other ones, if you're experienced enough in how to deal with those opponents, it's just kind of... you just deal with them. It's how it feels for me. Though, if you slip up with your aim at one point or another, you could just be dead instantly, and I guess that's not something that's nice to have to deal with. But the goal, of course, is for that to not happen. Yes. No slip up. That would be a shame. given how my gamepad is dying, and we have cleared another one, and it's just about been 2 hours anyways, I will stop the video, well, pretty much here. And the next one will handle the last wave. I'll probably need to have my Pro Controller ready, though, to replace my gamepad partway through. The next video will likely be longer unless we get it in one try. Nice. You have finally returned. You look stronger than when we last saw. No, I look the same, but radio. The Master Sword you wield now is more powerful than before. Yes, it is. Instead of merely on occasion, it is there when I need its power. If you desire still more power and wish to retry the blade's test, once again place the Master Sword in its pedestal. Yeah. My. It was slightly more intense than I remember, but only slightly. Yes, particularly the first few floors. Yeah. With all that said, though, it's been me, Fuzz, and you'll see me again next time. Bye for now.